What's going on, guys? Diamond here, and right behind me is the McLaren Senna in Roblox Fix It Up. Today what I kind of want to do is I actually just want to build this and make it look really nice and see how fast it really is. Without further ado, don't forget to join the Discord and let's get right into this. Obviously we're going to look at the first actual looks of this car. So far on the exterior it looks absolutely amazing. Cannot complain at all, and I'm glad that they actually did the model properly. Interior wise, it looks like they did in fact begin the mesh, and doesn't look like they fully finished it, but it does in fact look amazing, especially with these bucket seats, and I'm assuming the track ready performance that it may have, alongside with that steering wheel of course. But based on the looks, I would have to say this car is definitely a 10 out of 10, and I'm excited to see what it does today. I want to see what drivetrain it is, and let's find out. Alright, so let's see, how does this thing open? So it's looking like it's going to be in the back, and sadly it does open inwards, and for some reason we came with an inline 5, so we're definitely changing that. Alright, let's go ahead and buy our 3.8 and let's get it installed. And obviously we'll buy our transmission. Alright, and let's actually go paint this. As much as some people do in fact love red, I personally don't like it, and especially with how dark red this color is, I definitely cannot keep it. Now I want to try and resemble a color that matches the aggressiveness of this car, so I'm thinking of like a dark orange, something kind of like that. Let's see, is it better for aluminum? I think we might keep with the metallic just to see. Oh yeah, that's nice. See, we might have to make it a little bit brighter. It's actually not bad looking, but let's see. I guess the aluminum will have to do. Doesn't look bad at all. I actually like this better. Kind of like reminds me of like a gold type of color, if I'm gonna be honest. I like that. That's really cool. Alright, and let's go ahead and head over here to the tuner and let's get this car tuned, shall we? I'm definitely surprised though, but I do believe this car is rear-wheel drive. It's always kind of hard to tell what these cars' drivetrains are sometimes, but with this one it's a little bit more apparent, and I'm still going to be surprised if it's in fact not. But now that we're here, let's go ahead and put a tune on this thing, shall we? Alright, so this is going to be the tune that I'm running, and let's actually find out how fast this is. As you can tell, it's definitely max when it comes to the horsepower and everything, but I'm curious. Let's see. It doesn't even look like we can test on this one. That's a little upsetting. Oh well. Let's see. Let's go ahead and give it a test drive, shall we? Alright, and let's see. $250, it's actually not that bad. That's really amazing actually. And funny enough, we are so fast that we actually went inside the barrier. That's amazing, dude. Alright, well, let's go ahead and figure out what the fitment is, and let's get some slicks for this thing. Alright, thanks to H, we have figured out what the fitment for the Senna is. So for the front, let's see here. We are looking at size 20. So for our diameter, we are looking at 22, and for our width, we are looking at 260. Thankfully, we don't have a model that's messed up for once. And then for the rear, we are looking at 23 and 280. All right, and let's go get some tires on. We love it when the rim shop's broken. This is absolutely amazing. And some of the rims don't even load in. That's a little depressing. Can I escape from this, please? There we go. Alright, I guess we're going to the other one. At least this one's loaded in. We can actually park the car. Let's see. And our rims load in. Nice. You know, for once, I kind of want to give one of these rims a chance. And personally, I'm either stuck between the first one or the third one. You know what, we'll go ahead and snag some and we'll actually check real quick. I just want to see if these will actually look good. They're definitely interesting, but I don't know how it will be when we go out and shine some more sun on it. Let's find out. Are these like actually any good? Kind of, sorta, but not really. They would actually be perfect for a more blacked out build though. And honestly, I think if we painted these, they would actually look really good. You know what? I think we're gonna stick with these because these actually look really cool. All right, and let's get these off. And let's put these on. We definitely love glitched out cars, man. Still an amazing bug that the devs have yet to fix, sadly. Honestly, when the light shines on it, it actually looks really cool. I'm definitely glad we chose these rims. But now, let's go ahead and head over to the drag strip and see what our times are gonna be. Alright, now that we're here, let's go ahead and line ourselves up, and let's go ahead and get right on into this. And it didn't count for some reason. That sucks, honestly. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, is it just gonna break on me? I really hope it doesn't break on me. Oh, there we go. It finally fixed. Alright, let's try this again. And still doesn't count. Alright, I guess the drag strip is broken for some reason. Let's head over to the circuit. Holy, I cannot speak today. And let's go and see how well she handles. Alright, let's see. Drifting wise, this car is definitely really good for it. I can't believe I just spun out there. Okay, I just can't drive apparently. So drifting wise, it actually handles really well. It does in fact skip, sadly, but it does in fact drift really nicely. Had to switch to auto just because. Cornering wise, it doesn't look like it'll hug that corner with the slicks compared to a couple of the cars that we've tried, but that's alright. I will say she definitely drifts a lot better than some. If it didn't skip as much, it would be a lot smoother. When it comes to the Senna, honestly, if I had to be honest with you, it's an amazing car, and just its overall looks is absolutely beautiful, and I have zero complaints when it comes to it. The performance of this car actually has so much potential, and so far, I'm definitely excited to see what the actual specs are for it. I definitely do wish the drag strip did in fact work, because if it did, we could actually see what the top speed and what's the fastest time this car can actually get. But unfortunately, it's not looking like it's wanting to work today. Maybe in the future. If I had to rate this car on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it a solid 10 out of 10. Just its overall looks and then the performance added on top of it, it actually equals a really good car. And for the fact that it's a 0.01, I'm definitely seeing this car reaching into those higher value numbers somewhere in the future. But let me know what you guys think down below. Do you like this car? Do you hate it? Anyways, I'm gonna go to sleep. Ciao.